What's up, Barberville? My name is Anthony Montanez. Monti's Barbershop has been open for 13 and a half years.
My name is Justin Raft, co-owner of Monti's Barbershop.
We're located in Yaphank, New York. Welcome to the shop.
Welcome to Barberville Shop Tours, where we highlight some of the most unique and creatively designed barbershops in the industry. My name is CJ, and today we're in Yaphank, New York, checking out Monti's Barbershop. Let's see what they got to offer.
Let's take you on a tour of Monti's Barbershop, starting right here at the bar. We collaborated with a good friend of ours to epoxy these countertops to give them a nice, shiny, and gloss finish, and it's easily able to be cleaned up in case somebody spills a drink. Along with that, we have these custom coasters, and as we go throughout the barbershop, you're gonna see custom branding throughout the entire place. Let's go right here at this custom cigar box with some hand-rolled custom cigars by our good friends at Village Cigar Headquarters. They're a local company that hand-rolls cigars, and they put these custom wrappers on here as well. We have two different types of blends for you guys to enjoy, and let's bring you guys over here. We have custom outlets in here that are charging ports. So while you're hanging out at the bar, relaxing, enjoying a nice drink, you could charge your phone. While you sit at the bar, we have nice comfortable chairs that we got at HomeSense. They were affordable and they're really relaxing to sit in. Let me take you guys behind the bar here so I can show you some of the liquor and the alcohol that we have available for you when you come and sit down, relax, enjoy the game, golf, or anything that we have on the TV. Right over here, we had to add a gun for protection, just in case, you know, somebody comes in here and starts acting crazy, but nah, I'm just playing. We got tequila in here. You could take this off, grab a shot. We can make you a mixed drink with what we have in here, and you can sit back, relax, and enjoy like I mentioned before. Also, coffee from a local company and friend of ours, Red Rocket Roasters, also complimentary. So you can come in, grab a cup of coffee, whether you're coming or going, and enjoy it right here at our bar. We also have a booking app called Monti's Barbershop in your app store, which you could download, and it's powered by Squire. Because we're a commission-based barbershop, everything is ran through this computer system here where we check people out. We also accept card and Apple Pay, which you can scan or insert your card right here. What's important to us every single time our customers come in here is our Google reviews. This is how we get referral business and how we keep people coming back here. But as one of our main amenities here, we want you guys to come, sit back, relax, enjoy the game, enjoy your time here, and have a nice drink. Here's our display case filled with tons of different product that our customers like, and some of our merch as well. In here we have beard wash, we have texture powder, sea salt spray, which is a big one for our customers. They love that one. Some beard oils, beard balms, but over here, this is where some of our stuff really pops. Right here, we collaborated with Stogies and Bogies. My good friend Jesse put together these really beautiful fine leather cigar humidor travel cases. Inside of here, you can hold your lighter, you can hold your cutter, and you can hold 4 sticks. All you have to do is season the inside and you're good to go. We have a couple of t-shirts in here which we give to our customers as well. This is really huge, and as we go throughout the barbershop, you're gonna see why we have these golf towels as well. These are microfiber. You just hook them right on your golf bag and you're all good to go. These are some of the most comfortable slides you'll ever put your feet on. They are by iSlide. We have custom Monti's Barbershop brand right here, right on the front. This is key for us. So everyone loves branding, but we went above and beyond to do everything that we possibly could to be a household name. We branded so much, we even put Monti's Barbershop on the trash can in here. Before we come and go, we like to keep ourselves sanitized, so do our customers. But as soon as you walk into the barbershop, we have our custom Monti's Barbershop welcome mat, so you feel welcome every single time you come and go. Now let's talk about where all the magic happens. Right here at all these barber stations and chairs. Justin and I, when we first decided to put together the shop, decided we wanted to have room to grow in here, just in case we started to add more barbers very quickly and add more stations. So we started off with 6 chairs for now, but above each station are dome lights. We added one extra dome light in front of us here where we were able to fit another station. And we also added some more dome lighting in the back where we can fit at least 2 more stations. We did this so when customers come in, they could obviously see we have chairs and barbers available, but once again, we have room to grow. Now let me get into why we chose 6 chairs to start, and that's based off of the fact that we have commission-based barbers in here, including Justin and I as the owners. So 2 other barbers started off, but we wanted to make sure that they can eat. So we didn't want to put too many barbers in right away and take away some of the money out of their pockets. We have 2 other chairs available for barbers to come in here and grow with us, being that it's a brand new development and we have a lot of room to grow in this place. Let's talk about the 3 TVs that are above the barber stations. All of them are 65-inch TVs that we can play anything that we want, along with the other 4 TVs inside of the barbershop, making it a total of 7 TVs. We also have 1 special TV that's in the back room, which we'll get to in a little bit, but each of these TVs above the barber stations were thought about so that it's aesthetically pleasing and it's not too overcrowded. Let's get into one of the most important tools inside of the barbershop, the barber chair and definitely the barber mats. So we did a bunch of research, Justin and I, on which chair we should choose, and originally we chose the black chair without these buttons. But to go along with the aesthetics of the barbershop, we decided to go with the brown leather chairs to match our waiting room couches. They're really comfortable, our customers love them, and they're very aesthetically pleasing for the shop. The mat, once again, we went with a little bit of a thicker foam here, and we went with the hex style instead of just the half sphere. We like to work around the barber chair a little bit more, so that's why we went with a bigger mat, including the hex style. Here are some of the details that we added in the barbershop with each barber station, including some of these accent lights, which not only do we have at each barber station, but we also have behind the bar. So once again, we're tying everything into the shop. Over here, we added custom nameplates above each of our stations here, and they're all backlit as well. Once again, let's make our way over to the barber cabinets that we had custom made here, and each one of them contains 2 sides with glass cases. We have our license, some business cards, some of our tools, and on the opposite side we have some of our products. Over here is one of my favorite pieces from the last US Open that I just cut hair. Bryson DeChambeau signed this for us right here. It was on Father's Day weekend too. It's every year on Father's Day weekend in June, but it's a lot of fun. We always have a great time. The guys love it. And once again, let me bring you over here to some more cabinet space. And this is the reason why we liked a lot of these stations too, was there was so much space in order to put some of the extra tools and things that we need in order to take care of our clients throughout the day. And continuing on with the station here, I have my phone holder here, so this way if clients reach out to me or if I have to answer messages from anybody, I have it accessible for me right here. I have all my tools right here on top of the station, my barber mat, and I make sure I always keep everything clean in between every customer. Over here are some drawers where we keep our shears and some neck strips. Over here is where we have our garbage can, so this way you're not seeing something like that and making it an eyesore. Underneath here, which is pretty neat, we actually hid a paper towel holder. So you don't have to see all this stuff on our station, nor does it make a lot of clutter on top of the station with all of our clippers. These countertops here were also customized and epoxied for us so that while we're spraying any of our cool care or color enhancements or any of the water that gets on top of the station can easily be wiped off. They originally were black, but to tie in our bar and our countertops in the back sink bar area, we decided to epoxy it the same color. Underneath here, we had our electrician tie in our outlets so this way you don't see any wires hanging or dangling underneath your station. We wanted to make everything look clean and sharp, and on top of that we also added USB ports so that whether we have to charge our phones or customers want to charge their phones, we could just pull a cord right from the bottom and put it right on top of the station. Let's talk about some of the lighting fixtures in this place, and I'll explain to you why we chose each light for each different area of the barbershop. So as you can see, the main attraction when you first walk in as our staple piece is this big chandelier light. As you're walking in, you're gonna see a row of small bulb lights that were all lasered in here to make sure that everything was perfectly straight, along with our lights that are above the stations and all the lights that are above the bar. Now, when we were first putting the shop together, we actually chose one pendant light that was above the bar, but talking with the electrician, talking with Justin, we decided we wanted to add 3 different lights to make this whole area pop. Moving on to the waiting room section, the reason why we chose these chandelier lights is to differentiate the bar, the barbershop, and our waiting room sections. So both of these chandelier lights create a lot of light, but just enough where it looks soft and subtle while you're waiting for your haircut, opposed to when you're getting your haircut. Over here, like I mentioned before, we have additional dome lighting in case we do have to add more barbers, or when we do add more barbers, we can actually take some of the stuff out of here and add 2 more barber stations. Moving on to our SMP and shave room, we decided to pick a smaller chandelier light to keep the light a little bit subtle in here, not make it too bright, especially when people are gonna be getting their hot towel shaves. Or when we're doing SMP work, we can add an additional ring light if need be, but at least this area is nice, calm, and relaxing. Let's get into some of my favorite parts of the barbershop, which is our premium sound system. Originally, we ordered something that was more for our budget, but they ended up upgrading us for free by getting the premium sound system. We have 1, 2, 3 sets of 2 speakers. So it's 6 speakers throughout the barbershop that creates great sound and good vibes for all of our customers throughout the day. Let's get into the seating of our customer lounge area. So over here we have 2 executive chairs and 2 couches. And the reason why we chose to put these 2 couches back to back was just to make it have a little bit more symmetry in here. So right here we have a couple of different tables that we actually purchased from Amazon. And on top of here we have some reading material and some games. So this way we can keep the community engaging with each other, whether it's women and children and their kids, or just 2 random customers that want to have some fun and engage. Over here we have some of our prices. So our regular haircuts start at $35 and they go up if you get a haircut and beard trim, it's $60. And our most popular service that we have is our royal treatment. In that royal treatment, we have hot towels, facial treatments, clay masks, energizing skin scrub, and we also incorporate a massage. 2 minutes on each side while we have the hot towel on before your service, and after your service when we end it, just before we put the cold towel on to complete your service. Over here we have our scan to download area. Whether you have an iOS or an Android, all you have to do is take your phone, put it right up to it, and it downloads our app in your app store right away. From there you'll be able to see all of our schedules and book any time or day that's convenient for you. Here's a really important part of not only my life, but it ties into the whole barbershop as well, which you're gonna see a really, really cool surprise and treat later on. But up here we have just a couple of flags from different golfing events, the Masters and US Open specifically. And the reason why we have a lot of US Open material up here is because I've been working alongside the USGA since 2018 at Shinnecock Hills. Since I'm close by, they wanted to add to some of their player services, and I was recommended from the USGA in order to cut some of the players and give them haircuts and make them feel good alongside a buddy of mine. So right here we have some flags signed. This was last year, and this was more recently the 124th US Open at Pinehurst number 2, which Bryson DeChambeau won, and he signed right inside the middle of the flag for us. And if you remember back at the station, I also have my name tag that was signed by him as well. So there's one of the US Open flags as well, and one of their posters that were signed by some of the seniors that are in the events. Now, once again here, like I mentioned before, we're tying in a little bit of the golf theme, but this isn't only for me, this is for our customers as well, so they can come and have some fun and engage as well, whether they're waiting for a haircut or they're early for their haircuts. Some putting practice and a putter ball putt out game is a lot of fun, and it gets our customers engaged throughout the entire day. Over here, we have an ATM as well. It's currently temporarily out of service just because we get really busy. A lot of the bills flow really quick, so we have to stock back up on this thing. But we have our ATM here, so this way if you don't have your card on you, or if you do have your card on you, you can come right over here and pay us with cash. Let's go over here to the shampoo area. Over here is a station where we keep our shampoos and conditioners, and it's very important for us that we work with natural shampoos and conditioners because everyone's got different skin types. Over here, we keep a bunch of towels. We actually ran through a lot of them. As you can see in here, there are a ton of used towels, so we have to get those cleaned. But we have tons of towel space. Over here, we have some extra room for apparel and a couple of other clippers that we have extra, just in case we have to switch with some of our tools, God forbid something breaks. But this right here is important for us because whether someone comes in with gel, they come from work, or they were just sweating from the day, we could bring them over here, wash their hair out, use our natural shampoos and conditioners, and get everyone prepped and ready for their haircuts right before we get them nice and sharp. One more thing about this area that I want to touch on, and it's very important to me and very sentimental to me, is this picture of my father. Because without him, none of this would be possible. He helped me get my first shop going back in 2011, and he passed away just before my 1-year anniversary, but I always keep a picture of him in both the barbershops that we have. And another really cool piece is when I've worked on the Live Tour, cutting the players, caddies, coaches, and so on and so forth, they actually made this custom piece for me, which has some whiskey, a flask, some ball markers, and they also made this custom nameplate for me right in here. This was at Rich Harvest Farms in September in Chicago. Now let's talk about what goes on behind me in this room. So over here, we decided to actually add a nice little signature touch here by adding the frosted Monti's Barbershop logo on the glass. Originally, we were gonna frost the whole glass, but we wanted people to see in and see what we have going on behind this glass area. As you make your way on in here, we have a hot towel machine where we keep all of our towels hot and ready at the beginning of the day. Here is our chair specifically for hot towels. So we lean our customers back, we get them prepped and ready, and we put this steamer on their face in order to loosen up the hair and open up the pores. We have some shaving cream, a facial cleanser, an energizing scrub, but we use all of those with this right here. We just attach this, and all of the scrubs and facial cleansers go right on top of there. We also like to add a hand massage throughout the entire process of our hot towels. But not only do we do hot towels in here, we also do SMP hair tattooing. So Justin is in charge of this right now, and he takes care of all the hair tattoos. What that is basically is tattoo hair replacement. So it's not actual hair that we're replacing. We're actually putting a tattoo on your scalp in order to look like you have a hairline. Oh, let's oil this thing up. This thing gets a lot of use. The restroom sign here, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, so we had to add a little bit of laughs when you're coming into the restroom. Oh, don't mind that door. But let's get into some of the stuff that we have here and some of the amenities that we only have in the bathroom as well. Some fragrance, some deodorant, some mouthwash, some picks, and some tissues here. We also have pretty much everything in this restroom touchless, from the light when you walk in, to the paper towel machine, the garbage can, and we also have this touchless and antibacterial hand wash. Told you I had something special for you guys. Right here in the back of our barbershop is the SkyTrack Studio 10. This is everything that comes along with the entire kit. So we not only have the SkyTrack, but we have the case to block it, just in case somebody's in here and they shank a ball. This thing blocks everything. This is a fiber-built hitting mat. It came with a 5x5 regular hitting mat, but this one's easier so I can simulate what it's like to get through the ball when I take my golf swing. Over here we have something really cool. This simulates hitting out of a sand bunker. So I could replace that with this and put a ball that sits right inside of there, and I could practice my golf swing hitting out of the sand bunker. You know, I gotta get my game right. Over here, we have a ball tray, and I have a bunch of different balls, so we don't have to just hit one ball and utilize the same one. We have an array of balls to hit with. So this SkyTrack Studio 10 means it's 10 feet. So from here to here is the entire 10-foot system, but there's also a 13 and there's a 15. We decided when we built out this barbershop that we wanted to stick with the 10, just so it's enough room to play, but we have a lot of extra accessories inside of our regular barbershop to accommodate all of our customers. And here we have the projector that goes along with the simulator, and everything was tied in electrically to our office where we have the main computer that controls this entire simulation system. I'll bring you guys over to the part where we can toggle through our clubs in just a second, but over here we have a 3-bag golf holder. So my bag, whether it's a customer's bag, Justin's bag, Brian's bag, whoever's bag's in here. And I always like to keep my daughter's bag in here because she likes to play golf too. So sometimes when she comes up to the shop, I'll set her up and she can take a couple of golf swings over here as well. We have a couple of extra clubs, we have putters, we have a 3-iron, a hybrid, and 2 other drivers. These were a couple of other drivers that I've had throughout the years. This HUD cover is really cool. It's a little used up, it's been a couple of years, but this was from the 2019 US Open at Pebble Beach. This was a really memorable time for me because that was my second US Open that I ever did, and a lot of really cool memories were created. Over here, I have a Masters caddy bib that was custom made. I had them done for the whole family. So you could see we have the badge here. That's my favorite, number 3. And actually, we got numbers for all of my family on all of the different caddy bibs, from my daughter, my son, my girlfriend, and myself. So that's really cool. That's a nice little piece. This, we didn't even have up until we started filming today. So we just put this thing up on the wall. That's for all the coat racks. So when people come in here, they can hang their coats, whether it's raining or whatever the case may be, hang that right up there. We also have an ice maker for our customers. So if they want drinks and they want to make their own cocktails, they can go right to our ice machine over here. This is the computer system I was talking to you about, that we can toggle through all of the necessities for our SkyTrack system. So right there, I just hit a pitching wedge, but I can toggle through any different club, as you can see here. So if I wanted to use my 7-iron, I could just click my 7-iron. It starts everything over. All these numbers will obviously reappear with all the numbers that you hit with your 7-iron. And these are all the tools that we use in order to keep our game sharp. So the other portion of this break room is utilized for our barbers so that we can come back here and conveniently eat as well. These tables and chairs we actually got on Amazon, and we got them a little bit smaller so we can save some space for more of our gameplay. You know we like TVs, so we threw another 65-inch up here. So not only can we watch golf, can we watch any other sport, but we can use this to entertain us while we're back here having some fun. This sign right here was from Shinnecock Hills back in 2018 when I did my first USGA US Open event. And you already know I had to throw in Happy Gilmore. What would a golf room be without Happy? Up here, we have a limited edition Scotty Cameron mini staff bag. That's so we can hold some golf balls, and we could also utilize that as a cooler. So if we know we're having an event or a game night here, we could take that down, throw some ice, throw some drinks in there, and party it up. We have a small kitchenette here as well, so that this way, if we want to eat or drink, whether it's us or our customers, we could throw some stuff on the countertop. And listen, I know some of you guys don't want to open your fridge, but I'm going to do it right now. There's not much in here right now, but we do have a couple of drinks. We do have some waters. This is a cocktail drink because what we're going to start to do is offer limited drinks or limited time drinks to our customers throughout the week. But right now we got that chilling, and we're gonna have that open and ready to go for tomorrow. And you know a golf room would not be complete if it didn't have Tiger Woods in Sunday Red screaming victory. But guys, once again, lastly, I'd like to thank you guys all for checking out the shop, and I never would have imagined that I would have a barbershop like this in my life. I started off working at a shop where I wasn't even really too welcomed, and I had to earn my stripes and gain trust from customers, to opening up my first barbershop, to then owning my own building, to then one of the guys that worked with me, who's Justin, we partnered up and collaborated and put our two heads and minds together to create something that is unimaginable, that both of us had dreams and aspirations to do. So we're very fortunate, we're very blessed, and it's awesome to be able to bring this professional golf simulator not only for us, but for our customers and friends and family to come and enjoy as well, at a rate, because we do charge for you to hit some balls in here. But all the amenities, this would not be possible without all you guys, but to be here in this situation is just absolutely amazing, and we're happy to call this home. Welcome to our office. Inside of the office here, we have a camera display system that shows every angle of the barbershop. So when we're back here and we're doing some paperwork or taking care of bills, we can make sure we monitor everything that's going on in our shop. Here's the computer system that runs the SkyTrack simulator, and this is Justin's computer that handles all games, and we can use the internet for anything we need to. Over here is a little bit of section for myself, so this way I can make sure I handle all my bills and get everything done like I need to on an orderly basis. This barber pole right here, actually, we meant to get put up, but because our electrician got a little hurt, we weren't able to put this thing up on the wall. So right now, this is where it is. But on the opposite side of the office, we have 2 chairs here. So when we do pull people in and we have to have meetings or conversations, we can have them come here and sit comfortably and go over anything that we need to. All right, Barberville, you've seen the entire shop and you've been here all day, but it is time to go. I gotta get home to my family. I got a family to feed, but it's been real. Since we're in New York, go see the Statue of Liberty. I don't care what you do. I'll see you next time.